As we delve into the early beginnings of Robbi Spencer's journey, we find ourselves transported back to the vibrant music scene of Sacramento in 1989. It was during this time that Spencer, driven by an entrepreneurial spirit and a passion for Christian music, established Lost Sheep Records and Lost Sheep Publishing. This venture would prove to be the cornerstone of his future endeavors and set the stage for a career marked by innovation and adaptability. Lost Sheep Records was not just another record label, it was a groundbreaking enterprise that Spencer envisioned as a full-service Christian record label. The crown jewel of this operation was a state-of-the-art, fully automated recording studio situated on the prestigious Madison Avenue in Sacramento. This studio became a hub of creativity, attracting talented artists and producers from across the Christian music spectrum. One of the most significant aspects of Spencer's early career was his foray into radio broadcasting. He hosted a weekly radio show aptly titled The Lost Sheep Radio Hour, which aired every Friday evening from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on KFIA radio. This platform allowed Spencer to showcase the artists signed to his label and promote Christian music to a wider audience. The show quickly gained popularity, becoming a staple for Christian music enthusiasts in the Sacramento area. The establishment of Lost Sheep Publishing alongside the record label was a strategic move that demonstrated Spencer's understanding of the music industry's complexities. This publishing arm served as the primary vehicle for managing the rights and royalties of Spencer's original music. It also extended its services to other artists signed to the Lost Sheep Records label, providing them with a comprehensive support system for their musical creations. The synergy between the record label, publishing company, and radio show created a powerful ecosystem that nurtured Christian music talent and brought their work to the forefront of the industry. Spencer's vision was not just about producing music, it was about creating a platform that could elevate Christian artists and their messages to new heights. As the 1980s drew to a close and the new decade dawned, Lost Sheep Records had established itself as a formidable presence in the Christian music industry. The label's success was a testament to Spencer's innovative approach and his ability to identify and nurture talent. It was during this period that Spencer's reputation as a savvy music entrepreneur began to take shape, setting the stage for the next phase of his career. The early 1990s marked a significant turning point in Spencer's journey. In 1992, after 3 years of building Lost Sheep Records into a respected name in the industry, Spencer made the bold decision to sell the label. The sale, which netted him $450,000, was not just a financial transaction, it was a strategic move that would allow Spencer to explore new horizons and apply his talents in different arenas. The decision to sell Lost Sheep Records was undoubtedly a difficult one. Spencer had poured his heart and soul into building the label from the ground up. It had been more than just a business, it was a creative outlet and a means of spreading Christian music to a wider audience. However, Spencer understood that sometimes growth requires change, and he was ready to embrace new challenges. With the sale of Lost Sheep Records, Spencer found himself at a crossroads. The music industry was evolving rapidly, with new technologies reshaping the landscape of production and distribution. Rather than resting on his laurels, Spencer saw an opportunity to expand his skills and explore the cutting edge of music technology. This led him to Oklahoma City, where he began working for Midwest MIDI consultants and John Fordenbacher of IBM. This move was not as abrupt as it might seem at first glance. Spencer had already been collaborating with Midwest MIDI, creating sequences for the Roland MT32 sound module. His work had gained significant popularity on pre-internet bulletin board systems, BBS, which were the precursors to modern online forums and social media platforms. The transition from running a record label to working with MIDI technology might seem like a dramatic shift, but it was a natural progression for Spencer. His experience in the recording studio had given him a deep appreciation for the technical aspects of music production. The move to Midwest MIDI allowed him to delve deeper into this world, exploring the possibilities of digital music creation and distribution. Working with John Fordenbacher of IBM provided Spencer with invaluable insights into the corporate world of technology. This experience would later prove crucial in his future endeavors, particularly when he ventured into the world of internet and communications technology. Spencer's time in Oklahoma City was relatively short-lived, but it was a period of intense learning and growth. He absorbed knowledge about emerging technologies and honed his skills in digital music production. However, the pull of family and familiar surroundings proved strong, and in 1993, Spencer made the decision to return to California. Upon his return to California, Spencer found himself drawn back into the world of live music performance. He joined bands like Tangent and Navarro, showcasing his musical talents on stage. This period saw Spencer opening for well-known acts such as The Tubes, Greg Kihn, the Georgia Satellites, and Tommy Two Tony. These experiences allowed him to reconnect with his roots as a performer and reminded him of the raw energy and excitement of live music. Coming from a musical family, Spencer found great joy in these live performances. The thrill of being on stage, interacting with the audience, and collaborating with fellow musicians reignited his passion for music in its purest form. This time spent performing live served as a counterbalance to the more technical and business-oriented aspects of his career, allowing him to maintain a holistic connection to the world of music. However, despite the excitement of the music scene and the comfort of being close to his family, Spencer found himself growing restless. The concrete jungle of Sacramento, with its bustling streets and urban sprawl, began to feel constraining. Spencer yearned for a change of scenery, a place where he could find new inspiration and perhaps a different pace of life. This restlessness eventually led Spencer to make another significant life change. He decided to leave the familiar confines of California and move to La Grande, Oregon. This decision marked the beginning of a new chapter in Spencer's life, one that would bring unexpected challenges and opportunities. The move to La Grande was a leap into the unknown for Spencer. Unlike his previous career moves, which had clear objectives and established connections, this relocation was driven more by a desire for change than a specific professional goal. As Spencer himself put it, when he first moved to La Grande, Oregon, it wasn't exactly clear what he should do. However, true to form, Spencer approached this new chapter with an open mind and a willingness to adapt. He trusted that, as always, God was leading the way in his life. This faith would prove crucial as he navigated the unfamiliar terrain of small-town Oregon and sought to establish himself in a new community. Little did Spencer know that this move to La Grande would set in motion a series of events that would lead to the creation of Neocom, Northeast Oregon Communications Group. This venture would allow Spencer to combine his technical skills, business acumen, and innovative spirit in ways he could not have anticipated when he first arrived in the small Oregon town. As we transition to the next chapter of Spencer's journey, we find him on the cusp of new adventures in La Grande. The skills he had honed in the music industry, his experience with emerging technologies, and his adaptability would all come into play as he faced the challenges and opportunities that awaited him in this new environment. The stage was set for Spencer to make his mark on La Grande and, in the process, continue his own journey of personal and professional growth.